Acting Public Protector Kholeka Gcaleka has cleared President Cyril Ramaphosa of wrongdoing in the Phala Phala farm saga. Gcaleka released the final report of her investigations into the theft of millions of US dollars in cash from his Phala Phala game farm in Limpopo in February of 2020. Ramaphosa is accused of breaching the Executive Ethics Code and being in conflict of interest between his constitutional duties and his private interests arising from his alleged pay work at Phala Phala. A former state security agency boss, Arthur Fraser, laid charges against the president in 2022 and accused him of failing to declare the burglary and concealing the crime. Political parties, the DA and the ATM had asked the public protector to investigate the allegations that President Ramaphosa had violated the Executive Ethics Code or whether there had been any conflict of interest between his business dealings and his constitutional obligations. Gcaleka, however, found in her report that the allegations were not supported. She said whilst Ramaphosa was the sole owner of Ntaba Nyoni, the company which owns the farm, he had not been actively involved in the daily running of Phala Phala and that it was run by the general manager and a staff of about 40 people. Gcaleka confirmed the findings from her preliminary report, which she had released in March.
The evidence does not support the allegation that the president's financial interest in game or cattle farming at Phala Phala farm exposes him to any situation involving the risk of a conflict between his official responsibilities and his private interests. Accordingly, the allegation that the president improperly and in violation of the provisions of the Executive Code exposed him to any risk of a conflict between his constitutional duties and obligations and his private interests arising from or affected by his alleged paid work at Phala Phala farm is not substantiated.